And hello everyone, here we are for another episode on Honkai Star Rail, episode number 89. So this was supposed to be episode 90, but the video had a problem and just... Anyways, so I am already here. The second zone, if you can know about it. Resuming, we left here on the previous episode. Just got some chests, some balloons, nothing special, one or two birds. And there, it gives you a choice between two events. Let's call it like that. There was like action or acting. I chose action, so we fought 3 enemies and we went to the next one. There it was just like those kind of clocky puzzles that you go in and you need to just change, and there is the mirror in the middle. It was a time something and it was like gunslinger. And there I don't know. I'm gonna follow you, you're gonna see what I mean. But yeah, I am not mad, I lost an episode. But resuming, it was just 2 steps. Apparently he's mentioning someone with red hair. No idea. Maybe Argenti. But I thought he died on the event where we fight the swarm, so not sure. I thought my game would crash, honestly. So now I have the choice between Superstar Showdown Arena 1 or Arena 2. Okay, so I have something here. Okay, I'm gonna throw it and it's gonna decide if it's 1 or 2. Okay, it's 1. 1. And let's go. I believe you'll be able to come back here later because I got a lot of chests. It was only 13. Still a lot of missing. Because I believe there are a lot here and here. So I need to do this all again, but now on the other side. Later, of course. There's a guy over there. Looks like Argentine indeed. It is him. Nice. There is a mission where he was there.
No way, I think I just saw someone. Someone extraordinary.
Yeah, it's a lot about acting too, by the way.
Feeling lucky. Feeling lucky.
Okay, nice. If you don't know, Aventurin's talent, he has actually 3 talents. Sorry, there. No, technique, sorry. When you throw it, you have a 60 chance for a small defense buff. You have 24 chance for a normal buff. And you have... Wait, what? It's a chance... Okay, yeah, that's it. 24% for a normal, 36 for a high, and 60 for a small buff. And no, wait. I'm just spitting bullshit. Give me 1 second. You have a normal chance. A normal chance for 36, a small chance for 24, and a small chance for 60. Something like that. I know it sounds a bit different from there, but yeah, that's basically it. Also, fun fact, you have up to 5 points in a row to get for sure the biggest buff, that is 60%, which is the one I got when it says pouring rain. So it doesn't matter how lucky or not you are, you can consume up to 5 points. And then you get it for sure, unless you interrupt it with an attack in between. It always keeps the higher buff, so if you have the middle one, and after you get the smaller one, you're still gonna keep the middle one. And Argenti. It's a shame, he talks, he has a nice voice. Exactly, and he died, or kinda sacrificed himself in the mission. Well, makes sense, because Robin is there. Mm-hmm. Why is why didn't they give him a voice? Did the actor refused, or it doesn't make sense because the character's a voice.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control
I know
the
it's
heavens.
disabled, it was
I
just
know
to skip to the animations a bit faster, unless I need to be like
memories of beneath the water.
spamming my spacebar.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Behold, this symbol of pure.
Yeah, resuming Argenty, he spawns those things, he deals a lot of damage. So, yep.
Sure, I'll.
Relax.
And his shields do different things. For example, this one, he applies a barrier. This one deals damage.
Destiny isn't chosen. Ill fate descends.
Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might.
Watch your head.
The flesh wound.
You've got a lot of nerve.
The shields give a buff
Good times.
or like do something, and when they are destroyed, they do something the opposite way. For example, the shield, it obviously gives Argenty, but when you kill it, your allies get the shield.
Time to say bye.
I should have kept this because it's gonna spawn shields now. Oh no, actually.
Stand still.
Even though he's weak to fire, I prefer doing this. Dealing damage with dots, it's better against him.
Bear witness.
May as well kill
I'm gonna wait for the next phase. Actually, I'm gonna stack on points.
Hedge your bets.
Relax.
Watch your head.
The flesh wound. Behold, this symbol of pure.
Memories are ever changing. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
The dice have been cast.
Okay.
Must.
By the way, when you face him on the mission, if you have not like 4 characters level 80 or like a really stacked team, it's tough. Really tough. But damn it.
Ill fate descends.
5 points away to get Imeko's ult. I know I'm gonna do this on the shield, but he still takes the dots. No, he doesn't. I'm lying.
Put forth all your might.
Watch your head.
Perhaps you still don't understand.
The fun thing about AoE enemies is that Adventuring counters them so hard. If enemies attack a shield in your team with Fortified Wedger, that stays for 3 turns, so it's kinda whatever, you can get it really easily. You get +1 point on the mark that triggers a follow-up attack per champion, and 2 if it's on him. So if there is AoE, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 immediately.
Humanity
It's so
never
nice.
conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. Not bad.
The flesh wound.
Good times. Time to say bye.
Dean thought everything would die, to be honest.
Away. Hedge your bets.
Stand still. Time for an overhaul. What do you... Ill tidings manifest.
Watch your head. The dice have been bust,
Should be okay.
or maybe I'll take
My
them
characters are all still full HP.
Forth all your might.
Didn't hurt.
Behold, this symbol of pure. You are fighting a gentleman.
all. Sure, I'll play along.
Himeka's gonna follow up attack. Follow up attack also gives 1 point.
Ill fate
I don't think I need to use the ultimate, I can just save it.
Confess.
Yeah.
Retribution
Forth
will
all your
find
might.
Watch your head.
It's okay if they take a bit of damage.
Not bad.
The flesh.
Stand still.
Should have used the skill, will give more points. My bad. You get buzz and read.
We don't have much time. May fate. In that case,
The Knights of
let's
Beauty.
make our way to the end. Penacony's really thronging with talent. I hope we make it in time.
I guess we will. That's one of the kiss mark. Decide. I wouldn't be... Okay. I wouldn't be able to travel like that. I hate those kind of amusement park things. Just like throw you all the way around. My stomach would really hate me. No, it's a tongue. I thought it was a kiss mark. Fun fact, I got an achievement for breaking balloons. It was called disqualified. Okay. Remember that we are doing this to
Congratulations
infiltrate
both
the theater,
becoming the
basically.
festive superstars of this year's Charmony Festival. Before entering the Grand Theater,
Who's talking?
I, on behalf of the organizers, extend my sincere congratulations to you, wishing you joy under their radiance.
Of course. Makes sense.
As previously promised, my sister, Mr. Yang, and I have met with the Dream Master. We delved into the truth about Penacony and its Stellaron, and have come to a consensus. Both I and the Oak family cannot acquiesce to your request.
Just as expected.
Yeah, he was acting weird lately.
Acknowledge the perspective of you, Nameless. Penacony does require change, but not as you propose. The planet of festivities cannot and will not revert to a place characterized by chaos, disorder, or anarchy. Through your journey of overcoming obstacles, you must have glimpsed the essence of that era. The vulnerable ruthlessly eliminated, equality non-existent, common folk living precarious lives, eking out a dreary existence. Ultimately, only heroes like yourselves manage to achieve success. But I would dare ask, if you did not possess the special status of having a Stellaron, and you were but an anonymous and frail member among the masses, which Penacony would you prefer? A dystopia for the survival of the fittest? Or a sweet dream paradise for all?
Let's check them. I'm not gonna give him an answer.
That's not the point. Don't let him mislead you.
That's not what I meant to do, by
Mr.
the way.
Sunday, even if the members of the Oak family can't fully agree on what to do about the Stellaron, now's not exactly the time to be holding an extensive discourse about Penacony's past and future, is it? The Stellaron issue concerns the life and death of everyone on Penacony. If anyone has a better suggestion, the crew is more than willing to listen. Also, it'd be best to tell us the ins and outs of that meeting. This way, we'll at least know what Welt and Miss Robin are dealing with, and the reason why they failed to make our appointment.
Ah, Navigator. That is precisely my intention. With all present, let's begin by discussing the details of that meeting.
Huh.
Let's talk about our tribulations and choices, our ideals and beliefs.
Okay, that's gonna apply in a fight. I know I should have
Action.
put a little
The
point on
only
Adventurines
path
to get his ultimate up.
You mean to say that for the longest time, there have been scoundrels who would use the Charmity Festival that I have bequeathed to the masses as a tool to realize their ambition?
Indeed, Dream Master. Once the Charmony Festival begins, the Stellaron's powers, along with the song, will be broadcast across the entire planet of Penacony. And then everyone in their dreams will be unable to awaken.
This is indeed surprising to me. The dreamscape is maintained by the collective effort of the 5 families. If someone were to use the Charmony Festival to recklessly disseminate the power of the Stellaron, this individual must hold a position of great authority. Do you have any suspects?
I'd like to ask, did you really not know of the Stellaron's existence?
Sure.
I would have never thought that this nameless would point the spear at me. Quite astonishing indeed.
If I have offended, the Astral Express extends its sincere apologies. But the current circumstances are dire and leave no room for meticulous inquiry. We're doing this out of concern for the Dreamscape's safety. So, if you could, please alleviate our concerns.
Dream Master, it's just to prove that the Charmony Festival has nothing to do with the Stellaron. If we're being overly cautious, I will return to the stage to offer tribute in song, just per the arrangement.
Sunday, Robin, I've watched you two grow up and know your dispositions like the back of my hand. Both of you, right now, can surely be lauded as their most devout advocates. I already know your resolve.
It's already changing the course of the conversation.
The magnitude of this matter is enormous and cannot be taken lightly. Since Mr. Yang has asked with such earnestness, I will personally respond in kind. If there is a need, the entire Oak family will be mobilized to heed your call. Someday, might I ask you to beseech them to cast their light unto me, and question me in their stead, so that no lies may be concealed?
I will do as you command.
Robin, could I entrust you to be present as a witness, to document the truth, and to proclaim my innocence, so that all slander may be utterly dispelled.
I will do as you command.
May thy will be carried out on earth, just as it is in the heavens.
Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that
Let us begin. There is nothing else to prepare.
Understood?
If he is under the Stellarons,
Question. Have you devoted your life to your god, never worshipping other gods?
if the dream, I'm thinking, like, if he is under the Stellarons' command, he can lie freely in this. Because technically he's not lying, it's the Stellaron that is doing the thing, not him himself. It's a bit confusing, but well.
Naturally.
Do you love your god as you do yourself, always heeding their admonishments?
Naturally.
Have you strayed from the path expected by your god, betraying their name?
Never.
Have you ever been inordinate with your asks of your god, coveting more than the foundation of the creation itself?
Never.
Then, a final question. Do you swear to fulfill all vows, past, present, and future?
With the Eon as my witness, if I do not deliver on my words, or if I renege on my vows, may I be cursed in accordance with divine law.
They have seen your faith, and have endorsed your faith. With this, it can be evidenced.
Just a moment.
What is it, Mr. Yang?
I have another question I hope to have answered. To my understanding, the family's harmony and prosperity have never relied on so-called divine laws. The god you both mentioned, are they truly Shipe?
Mr. Yang should know that those belonging to the family toil together as if they were kin, embracing solidarity and unity under their light. All duplicity is laid bare before the harmony. Such a delicate and complex symphony. Which other god could perfectly harmonize this, if not for the Great One? She may.
Perfectly harmonize. Therein lies the problem. It isn't an outsider lurking in the shadows who changed the harmony, but a dissonance that has surreptitiously emerged from within this very symphony itself. In the distant past, there existed an Eon. With one flick of the wrist, they crafted the laws of the cosmos. Their followers formed the Beyond the Sky Choir, spreading solemn and
I think I'm getting where he's coming.
throughout the universe. Later, they fell. The route traversed by this Eon clashed with the harmony, ultimately being absorbed and fused into it. The chorus that once reverberated across worlds fell silent, and when it echoed anew, it was transformed into the hymn of harmony. Though an Eon may perish, paths with no masters still linger. In the all-forgiving harmony, echoes of bygone dissonance may subtly arise.
Mr. Yang. Being overly astute can be a detriment. Especially when you find yourself alone.
A threat. He put his finger onto something.
So this is how it is.
For the sake of our grand cause, Sunday, please afford these two an opportunity to rest.
What?
I knew from the beginning. This fucking bastard had something to do with all that.
Sorry, Robin. It's just you. I did not wish for you to know this. It's a pity that things have turned out this way.
So, this is the true reason I can't sing? The shadow that envelops Penacony is actually...
We were never children of the harmony. Our ideal paradise could not have been crafted by Shipe. True bliss can only be guaranteed by the one who transcends the many. Within the foundation of law, humanity establishes civilization, and through harmony, we obtain order.
Unbelievable. To think that there would be remnants of the Order on Penacony.
What have you done with Mr. Yang and Miss Robin?
Don't worry. I just gave them some time alone to ponder their fates.
You should know that these actions make you an enemy of the Astral Express.
He won't care about
Should
that.
we need to stand against the Nameless, it would only be myself and the Oak family involved. But we haven't reached that point yet.
I knew it from the beginning that the threat had
Your
something to
efforts
hide.
for the justice of Penacony
But then the
are
game
evident
just
to
throws you back and
everyone.
forward so many
Been
times.
widely observed. Patience is a virtue. However, I won't hold it against you. On the contrary, I'm here to make my intentions clear.
If it is the Order that drove you to imprison Welt and Robin, and you're using them to coerce our compliance, then there'll be no point in entertaining any type of discussion.
You're mistaken, Miss Himiko. They are in very safe hands, and just as the family has always proclaimed, no one can be harmed in the dreamscape, least of all in the beautiful new world belonging to the Order. Penacony and the entire universe have witnessed far too much innocent bloodshed. The strong wield their blades against the weak, and the victors push the vanquished to the brink of life. Natural selection. The world abides by this principle, establishing the well-being of humanity atop the corpses of the downtrodden. Only we, or rather, I, possess the power to put an end to this farce.
So you've decided to resurrect a dead Eon? No one's ever done such a thing.
With the Stellaron
If
or...
Miss Himiko is interested, let's draw back the veil and speak candidly. I've always firmly believed that people can understand one another through peaceful means. I'm willing to divulge the unembellished truth as to the intentions of the Order's Pathstriders, so that you will make better judgment for the Astral Express, for Penacony, and for this stretch of the universe. Words can hardly do justice to the beauty of that ideal. So, come with me, everyone. Let us retrace our steps, and see once again where this road leads.
I hate him.
Huh? Where'd he go?
Welcome. This isn't any location in Penacony's dreamscape. It's my inner world.
Huh, he set us
The
up from the
reason
beginning.
scenery before you remains unchanged is because your consciousness has drawn on similar concepts to fill in the gaps.
That means
Did you do the same to Welt?
It's a tuning process. Stronger in effect and more draining on the mind. The gray-haired guest has experienced it before, so he should understand what it entails.
I did.
Tuning allows you to intuitively grasp my feelings, which also means that I cannot hide anything from you. Now, everyone, please look at the huge screen. The road we
Which
once
one?
took begins here. From this point on, you will witness the numerous decisions I've faced. I've selected a portion of these to share with you. I believe after going through similar predicaments, you'll be able to better understand my thoughts. Let's begin.
In the end, we're gonna fight.
The first decision. A story about a baby bird. This story happened when Robin and I were very young. We were victims of the Stellaron disaster, and the family's Mr. Gopher Wood, who would later become the Dream Master of Penacony, saw that we siblings had no one to turn to and took us in later on. Robin and I lived a time with nary a care in the world. One day, after dinner, while my younger sister and I were lounging about in Mr. Gopher,
Okay, we know the story.
that baby bird was tiny. It didn't even have all of its feathers, and it couldn't sing. When we found it, it was already on its last breath. We decided to build a nest for it right there and then. However, thinking back, that winter was unusually cold. With fierce winds at night in the yard, it was clear that if we left the fledgling in the yard, it stood no chance of surviving until spring. So, I suggested we take it inside. We decided that when it regained its strength enough to spread its wings, we would release it back into the wild. The
Why does it need to go to a million paths to
we
talk?
never considered was that this bird's fate had already been determined long before this moment. Its destiny was determined by our momentary whim. Now, I pass the power of choice to you all. Faced with this situation, what choice would you make? Stick to the original plan and build a nest with soft net where the Charmony dove fell, or build a cage for it and feed it, giving it the utmost care from within the warmth of a home. I eagerly await your answer.
Okay, there is something there actually. Okay, honestly, I'm gonna finish the episode here because this might take some time. And if I need to talk to the others every time. Anyways, guys, thank you one more time for being there with me for another episode on Honkai Star Rail. We see each other for the next one. Till then, consider leaving a comment, a like on the video if you like it or dislike it if you didn't, but never forget about it. Stay the way you are, you're amazing, and see ya. Sorry again for losing the last episode.